Hey, what is going on YouTube? Alex here and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be accessorizing my Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro with one of Nilight's very many products. So let me run the intro, and while I'm doing that, please consider hitting that subscription button for good luck, and I'll see you on the other side. So as I mentioned, I will be installing one of Nilight's products, and this one in particular is the LED tailgate light strip. And this one will be going to be installed right here in this slot between the bumper and the tailgate. And before I unpack this and show you what's in it, let me just give this a good wash to make sure that we install this properly, and we'll take it from there. This is how I received the package, which came in this plastic Ziploc type bag. Let's open it up and see what's in it. So we have this sheet that basically shows you the wiring diagram, the 5 different modes, installation instruction, and looks like this QR code will direct you to customer support for any product issues, or I guess installation support, and we'll see if this will come in handy. We have a bag of some hardware here. We got some screws, tie wrap mount, and some tie wraps, and I will definitely be skipping on the screws. I will not be using these, so let's put that aside for now. And we have the LED strips. So looks like the wires are all pre-wired to this 4-pin connector, except for the red, which is the reverse light, and that will have to be hardwired. And as far as the other wires, we got the white for the ground, the brown for the running light, yellow for left turn signal, green for right turn signal, and again the reverse light is in red. Let's just measure this actually. So this is supposed to be the 48-inch LED strip. Let me just strap this down so we can measure it properly. So it looks like it's 48¼ inches long, and this should fit my Tacoma perfectly. And bear in mind, guys, this is a universal fit. This is not specific to the Tacoma, so depending on how big your tailgate is, you can buy a 48, 49, 60 inches, whatever size will fit your truck. So it can be used for trucks, cars, travel trailers, whatever application you need it for. As long as you're running on a 12-volt DC, you are good to go. And also, as far as specifications, this comes with 90 2835 LED chips, and each one emits about 25 lumens. So multiply that by 90, I guess. And also, the brightness is equivalent to the sunlight, which is 6000 K. And again, it's got 5 full functions: running light, red for the brake lights, left and right turns, reverse lights, and hazard lights, obviously. And as far as the material, it's fully silicone sealed and very flexible, as you can see, and apparently can withstand any bad weather and harsh environment. So we'll have to see how that turns out. And it's rated for 50,000 hours and comes with a 2-year warranty. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's begin the installation. It should be pretty simple. just peel off the backing off of this adhesive tape and slap it on the tailgate, plug in the 4-port pin, and hardwire the reverse lights, and we're good to go. Okay, so before you install anything, it'd be a good idea to test it out first. Make sure that the unit is actually functioning. So we're gonna do a test now of all the 4 lights, with the exception of the reverse lights for now, because that needs to be wired, but I expect that to work if everything else works. Plug your connector to the 4-pin port. That's the hazard, then left signal, then right signal, and then brakes. So everything works. So it looks like I have a decision to make as far as where to mount this LED strip exactly. There's this hole in the middle that is used to slide in this tool to lower down the spare tire. And to the right of it, there is a tab clip. And the bottom of this actually lines up almost exactly to the top of this hole. So that's going to be a challenge. And at the bottom, there's actually no room for it, barely. And also towards the middle, there's a groove or a slope that goes down and then goes back up again. So if you mount it at the bottom, you will not have any mounting or support for the strip right in the middle. So I'm very inclined to mounting it up top here, which would mean I'm gonna have to partially block this hole, which I think will work out fine, because as long as you're able to slide this tool in, and as you can see, there's a lot of room for that, you should be okay. So I'm gonna do it that way, and let's see how it works out. Okay, first thing is find the middle. Which is right here. Strip out the backing for the tape. Just using a microfiber cloth just to make sure that our adhesive is really on there. So next I'll hardwire the reverse light. Okay, so in order to tap in the red wire into the reverse light wiring, we'll need to take out this whole housing here. And basically we have 1, 2, 3 10mm bolts. So we'll just go ahead and take these out. give this a tug. There is a clip up top and the bottom, so just give it a tug and it should come right out. And our reverse light is at the bottom here, and there's our red wire. So all we need to do is tap into this. Let me just zoom in here quickly, 1 second. So now we've exposed our red wire a lot more, so we'll have lots of room to work with. Let me just fish that red line from the bottom. There we go. Grab your wire tap connector. Slide it into that red wire for the source. And then slide in your LED red wire. Press on it so we get full contact. There you go. So I'll just go ahead and cover this up. Let's do the test, and that pretty much concludes our installation. So that's it for the installation of the Nilight 48-inch LED tailgate light strip onto my Tacoma, and I'm very happy and pleased with the results. It definitely gave my truck a lot more character. Plus, it's functional as well, so you can't beat that. Again, I want to point out that this particular product that I installed is not specific to the Tacoma. As long as it's the same width as your vehicle or truck or wherever you're installing it to, it will work. But if you need something longer, it does come in different sizes. So check it out. Speaking of which, I'm posting the link to this specific product on the description down below. So be sure to check it out. As you saw during the installation, it's pretty straightforward and simple thing to do. But one thing that I'm not happy about is the fact that this cover for the 4-pin port does not close fully because of the harness that's blocking it. So project that I'm gonna have to work on next is to hardwire these beautiful and colorful wires to the back directly, so everything will be nicely tucked and we'll end up with a clean install. As far as these wires over here, I'm just gonna use wire looms to cover it up, and that should resolve that pretty nicely. Again, I hope that this video was useful and that you guys like it. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are into Tacoma mods or off-roading, please consider subscribing to my channel, as this is what this is all about. And until the next time, for now, if you can be anything, might as well be nice.